Alrighty, you say when.
I just want to make sure my
Yeah.
voice can do this song.
Alrighty. I like that.
Thought was art, it was just a cover tune of my emotions, a transcription of my heart. Ooh, broken. Alright. Whatever. Alright.
Hey, you guys, it's Sara B on the X. I am joined by my very, very special guest, Buggy Jive.
Hey.
Welcome. How are you?
I'm alright. I'm doing alright.
Excellent. Eddie Award winner, opener for Macy Gray, Ben Folds 5, and Amelia Ray, among other accomplishments and other attributes I've read on the interwebs. YouTube, I love your YouTube description. Uploading from a remote basement somewhere in upstate New York. That sounds very, very mysterious. And I like the delicate balance between heaviness and humor. I like all of these things.
Yeah.
So welcome. I had the pleasure of seeing you open for Amelia Ray at Mojo's a few weeks ago. And then I bumped into you at Jeffrey Gaines' show.
Yeah, that was weird.
That was fun.
But fun, yeah.
Absolutely.
Weird but fun. Yeah.
So obviously we're going to talk about new music that just dropped. Tell me a little more about that.
It's mostly a bunch of songs I wrote in the past year.
Cool.
And I'm releasing a couple singles, and I'll probably release the full album maybe October, November. Just kind of seeing how it goes.
Well, that's
seeing
exciting.
how the first singles go, and then we'll release it all.
That sounds good. Any special inspiration for some of these new songs? You said you've written them in the past year.
Leaning a little more into acoustic guitar than electric, so that's been part of the inspiration. Songwriting, the actual act of songwriting is always an inspiration, so I get the world burning. The world's on fire, so yeah, there's some of that. Some of that is in there too.
That does give good inspo,
Yeah.
definitely, and there's a lot to work with there.
Yeah.
Would you like to play a new song for us?
This would be the B-side.
Ooh.
To This Will Never Be on the Radio.
Okay, I'm excited.
So, I'm still an old school guy, It's like a single has to have a B-side, right?
I love that. As a Gen Xer, I appreciate B-sides, hidden tracks, all that good stuff.
Oh, remember hidden tracks?
Yes, and import CDs.
Yeah.
I used to love finding like imports and all that stuff.
All these kids like the Marvel movies, you got to stay past the credits. It's like, we used to have hidden tracks on albums, CDs. Yeah.
That's very true. Very insightful. Good observation. Well, I will let you play the B-side.
This is called When the Thang Ain't Enough. And it's hard to sing, so I hope I can pull it off.
You got this.
Thought it was art, it was just a cover tune of my emotions, a transcription of my heart. Ooh, heartbroken. Girl, ass man, got no business to be complaining, trying to make you understand. It's all the same thing to get inside your head. be written. There's a song that has to be sung. You got to beat that thing into submission. The thing ain't a noun. There's an arms that needs to shake. There's some hips that need to swing. Keep on keeping on with the thing you make. The song is the thing. The song is the thing. Thought it was art, but it was just a cover to my ocean, a transcription of my heart. The rest is unspoken.
That was fantastic. Loved it. You said that's a difficult one to sing.
It is, because it goes between like the super high falsetto and then it transitions back into like the alto thing. And sometimes, if I'm not warmed up,
Okay.
like going right into it can be a little rough, but it was all right.
You're
It's
modest.
like 80%.
You're humble. I like that.
One other thing I noticed is
What's that?
I tend to sing the word ASS a lot. Can we do that?
Yes.
We're okay?
Oh, I ran Rob through the list of what would you prefer I not say and what would you really prefer me and my guests not say. And that was not an issue. No.
Yeah. I did a live radio thing a while back, and it was public radio, and I was like 2 songs in, and I'm like, I think I say that word in every song.
That's a go-to word.
But
for
it's,
you.
it's usually just as a metaphor for my existence.
I had a guest on once who we went through the list of please don't and absolutely do not.
Yeah.
And I think a couple F-bombs got through
Oh,
in one
okay.
of his songs,
Okay.
and I'm still on the air. So
Well, that's
I
good.
think you're safe. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you bringing it up.
I think there's only one F-bomb on my record.
Okay.
Yeah. You got to do
okay.
that. You got to do it.
You
need a little edge.
when you feel it.
Sometimes it's the right word. Sometimes, if you're doing, as I tell my children, if you're gonna swear, make it poetry, because
Oh, I like that.
yeah, like a Scorsese film.
Yes, like Martin Scorsese.
Exactly.
That's very cool. So I definitely want to ask you something. Well, first of all, Chris said hi.
Oh,
And
hey.
I'm bringing him up, because I just
Yeah.
remembered he wanted me to say hi to you for him.
Yeah.
And also, when he was on my show, he was my first guest, I asked
Adorable.
him a question that, well, yeah, it's kind of a big deal. A question I want to ask all my guests, because this is something, as a creative person, not a musician, except in the car, where I perform. But other than that, I always am fascinated by this. It's the democratization of music. This wave of doing things yourself, stepping around the old ways of doing things, and just like you sit, like YouTube, recording right from your basement. I feel like you know a little bit about the before and after times, and you could maybe compare and contrast what you've seen as far as changes in music in terms of what the artist can do for themselves and how you feel about that.
Yeah. It is interesting because at the Jeffrey Gaines show, he was talking about the before times when the goal was to get signed to a label and let them pay for your studio time and your promotion and your marketing. And it was, back then it was almost the way you had to do it. Although there were bands out there. And I just saw the Ani DeFranco documentary, which is a perfect example of someone who was like, I don't need no major label. Although as the documentary reveals, like even behind the scenes, it was like, wasn't easy.
Yeah.
But even then, like my first record, I went into a friend's basement studio and we kind of recorded that. That was in 1999.
Okay.
And that was when you were starting to see more, if not necessarily home studio stuff, at least like kind of mom and pop kid in their basement, putting together DAT machines and reel-to-reels or whatever. But, with this crazy thing called the internet comes along and and now it's like anybody can put anything up there.
Yeah.
So,
right.
it's great. There's also like, and you know, I say this as someone who's contributing to the problem. It's like there are too many people making music. I cannot keep up. Like it's
It's a lot.
and there's also like music promotion now. There's a heavy focus on like pushing your Spotify numbers and getting on playlists and running Facebook ads to push people to your Spotify.
Sure.
And like this vicious cycle of like, and it's, I don't know. I was watching these two, actually 4 marketing gurus on YouTube talking about how indie artists can, you know, use Facebook ads or Instagram ads to kind of promote their Spotify, and talking about what you have to do and how many times you post stories and how many times you post reels and how many times you post just photos and to trigger the algorithm basically. And I'm just like, I'm trying to picture like someone sitting down like Joni Mitchell or Prince or okay, this is what you got to do. You got to do the selfie. Okay, all right, we got to use the right filter because it's got to fit with your brand.
Right. I'm trying to picture Prince trying to figure out algorithms.
That's not to say that like they didn't have their marketing team and weren't directly working. You know, Joni did all her album covers and all her visuals and stuff, and you know, all those bands did, but just like
it's a lot
to do it for the algorithm now. It's like it's just kind of gross, but that's like behind the scenes. That's like that's how everybody's doing it now.
Right.
And there's so many
it's
people
a lot
out there.
it's a lot,
which is good. I mean, I'm always discovering new music and always being blown away by it, but it just feels like a fire hose of music. I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't keep up. I'm an old man. I can't keep up.
No, you're not. It's a lot. No, my New Year's resolution this year, I don't make resolutions, I have intentions. Mine this year was just try to keep up.
That's a good one. I like, you know, just like simple and broad, you know, not like
level up.
Yeah.
Try to keep up.
Yeah.
Self-care, all those good ones.
Yeah. No, that's good.
Well, I enjoy all of your social media. I really enjoyed the one that I was telling Amelia, the one that you two made. You guys made once again. I'm like, make more things now. You guys you're such a great team. I loved it. Good content.
It's so funny. Like, and I think, well, see, that's one of the good things. But we stumbled on each other through the internet, and she was in the area last summer. She was playing at a friend's house concert,
right, kind
of in the Catskills, and I rolled up with my wife that day, and she sees me talking to Amelia, and she's like, "So how long have you guys known each other?" It's like, we just met. This is the first time we've talked in person, but she really is like the sister I never had. It's like there's just like this rapport in it. The younger sister.
You guys do have an excellent rapport. I can attest to that.
No, it was she's a good to hang out with. Yeah.
That was a great show, and the best part was I'm like, oh, Amelia looks like she's getting into character. Oh, Buggy Jive looks like he's approachable. I'm like, hi, Buggy Jive. I'm Sara B. Then Chris leans over. You're like, hey, and I'm like, you know Buggy Jive, and he goes, you mean Brian? Okay, got it.
See, that is the dirty little secret. Like, I guess it was about. It was maybe 8 years ago when I just decided to kind of like, again, another factor for there being too many people online. There were other Brian Thomases online.
Really?
On Spotify, and I tried like the dickens to like separate my music from theirs, and I couldn't do it. And at a certain point, I'd been using the Buggy Jive moniker as like my fake band, like Brian Thomas and the Buggy Jive.
Oh, that's cool.
And so I was like, why don't I just like collapse it into Buggy Jive?
That was one of my questions for you, the origin of your name. I like that.
Plus, I didn't want to. I was kind of burned out of like playing shows and stuff. Like I always wanted it to be like the perfect listening room situation, like Mojo's was for a solo guy or gal with a guitar. So that was kind of the impetus. I was like, well, I'm in my basement, I'm making music. Why don't I just, why don't I just be somebody else for a little bit? And now here you go.
And here you are.
Now I'm Buggy Jive. But back in the day, I used to I used to be Plain Old. That's my government name. Plain Old Brian Thomas. But.
Well, it's kind of like having an alter ego, like a superhero.
It's weird, but it's nice to have like a little bit of distance from the nonsense. You know?
I totally get that.
Yeah.
Again, not a musician, just in my wildest fantasies. But as a creative, I get that. Having that space, that buffer zone, where it's like you can retreat to. Absolutely.
Sarah B.
Sarah B.
Yeah.
Exactly. Sarah B. versus Sarah Bazoom.
Right.
Mild-mannered woman just chilling in her apartment with her husband, her cat, her dog.
Sarah B. in radio reminds me of Heather B. Remember Heather B. on The Real World?
Kind of, yeah.
I loved her. I mean, it's not like she's gone or anything, but she was hilarious.
I do remember her.
She was awesome.
I will give Art for that credit. He gave me the nickname Sarah B. He goes, "What do you think?" And I went, "I like it." I was gonna say DJ Bus One because of Bazone.
Oh yeah, well that's your Instagram
Right.
handle. Yeah.
So I've got 2 alter egos.
Right.
Would you like to play another song for us?
Oh my gosh, let me think. What can I play? Let me think.
Alrighty, while you do that, I'm just gonna check one thing here.
Okay.
Doing a little sound check.
I'll do this one. It's kind of short.
Okay.
This is not from the new record, but who cares?
Who cares? Anything goes on Sarah B on the X.
So this. It's an older one, but I'm digging it lately. I'm saving myself for Sunday. I've been trying to be good all week, but all y'all make it so hard. Yes, I mean you too. I'm kicking it off with communion. Body and blood, bottoms up. But all y'all make it so hard, so I'm acting a fool for you. So he took the bread and then he said, "Take a eat. This is my body. This do ye in remembrance of me." So he took the cup and he drank it up. He said, "This is my blood. This do ye in remembrance of me. This do ye in remembrance of me. This do ye in remembrance of me." I'm saving myself for Sunday. I've been trying to be good all week, but all y'all make it so hard.
I remember that one from Cafe,
Yeah.
Mojo's Cafe. That was a great song. That was awesome. Thank you. So I gotta ask, what do you think of the local music scene? What are things you've observed, things you hope to see, etc.?
It's funny. It's like I was just talking about this with a friend. It's like I felt more directly connected to it when I was a younger man, like at the turn of the century. And especially now that I'm kind of playing out a lot for me, not really a lot, but compared to what I have been doing. The kids are all right. I mean, I go out. I mean, I do go out and I see bands, and A lot of these bands are killing it. Yeah. Yeah. Very, and it's funny because being online a lot and being exposed to a lot of music just in my little weird world of like trying to engage online with my music. You know, I come across a lot of stuff that just kind of all sounds the same. Kind of.
Sure. Yeah.
Not bad, but just like, okay, I know what they're doing. And some of the bands around here and singer-songwriters are just, I don't know. It just seems like there's a certain level of sophistication that the capital region breeds when it comes to,
I agree.
Yeah, it's like, I don't necessarily dig it when bands are like thinky or too cerebral, and I get accused of that, and that's one of my Achilles heels. I think I'm too thinky. but yes, there's a strong songwriting, and yeah, I like it. I wholeheartedly approve.
Agreed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, what are some exciting things up next for Buggy Jive? I actually have been spying, again, your social media, so I know, but I'd like the listeners to know if they're not familiar.
I will be, and again, this is the kind of thing I've resisted for years, but I'm doing the Apalka pop-up beer gallery on first Friday in September.
Cool.
With and I am opening for Daily drumroll, please. Super 400, and I think they're doing like an acoustic thing.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
That's exciting on the Sage campus, Opalka Gallery.
Yeah. But I haven't opened for them in like 25 years.
That's really cool.
It's been a minute. I mean, I still see them around and bump into them, but so it's that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
We'll have to check that out. And when is that again?
September 5th, Friday.
First Friday in Albany.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, we'll be there. I can't wait for that.
Opalka, which is on the Sage campus.
Yeah, the Sage Albany campus.
Yes, Sage Albany. Good point.
That's a really cool place to have a gig. I remember going to art shows there. I've never seen a show there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I go to the we go over there a fair amount. It's a great little space, and it's cool to be a part of it, and it's cool to be on a night with they're gonna rock my face off. So, but
they do that. Yeah. Excellent. Alrighty, do you want to do one more song? You don't have to.
Well, see, you already played "This Will Never Be on the Radio," so I don't want to do that one. But what else? I'm trying to think of.
I wasn't sure if you don't want to. That's cool. I didn't want to put you on the spot.
My songs are so weird.
I think your songs are fantastic.
I'm just trying to think of a.
No pressure if you don't want to. You're so funny. They're not weird. They're wonderful.
Is there time or?
Yes.
Just trying to think of I could do one that's kind of like
wonderful.
I think it's like I get loud. So.
Your songs are not weird. Alrighty, I'll put you back on the air right now.
Alrighty.
One more from Buggy Jive. Want to tell us a little bit about it? Want to set it up?
Again, this is my thinky. It's a murder ballad, but it's like a remix of a section of T.S. Eliot's Wasteland. See, that's...
You and Amelia have these interesting backstories on your songs that I find so fascinating. I mean, murder ballads.
Right.
T.S. Eliot, hello.
Right.
I'm excited.
T.S. Eliot. And, it's me, so it's a little bit funky. But.
Buggy Jive.
All right. She's staring out the window, press her forehead to the pane. The glass cools her, but she still hates him. He will not fool her again. She is waiting for his stop him. Revenge of us, she can't wait to greet him. She is waiting for his ass to get mad. Oh, she is waiting for his ass to get mad. Oh. On his phone, she left a message, and another, and another, and another. When he gets home, he'll learn his lesson. She paces the room. She smooths her hair and puts a record on. Happiness is a warm gun. So here he comes in his pretty suit up the sidewalk to a stoop, peeks in the box with his pretty eyes, stands and up, heaves a pretty sigh. Such a pretty man, but he's just a man. He'll get all he deserves once she finds a nerve, once she finds the moment to take back all he has stolen. She can't wait. She can't wait. She can't wait. She will blow his ass away. 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 Oh, it's like the count. Eight asses in this song. Okay.
Well, I love it. Murder ballads and thinky times.
Maybe that's what I'll call the album.
I love it. Thinky times with Buggy Jive. I just think that's fantastic. I think you're so inspired. I love your music. I had the best time seeing you live. If you haven't seen Buggy Jive live, I'm so sorry. You need to fix that. Check him out and tell my listeners where they can find all things Buggy Jive on the interwebs.
I'm usually at Buggy Jive everywhere, so Buggy Jive. Oh, Facebook.com/Buggy Jive.
Buggy Jive.
Instagram.com/Buggy Jive.
Buggy Jive.
BuggyJive.com.
Sounds good. And you are on Spotify.
I'm on the Spotifys, the
YouTubes.
the Titles, the YouTubes, the Deezers,
Okay.
the Bleebloobs, the Bilbos,
Okay.
the Frodos,
the
Gandalfs.
Getting Lord of the Rings up in here. I like it. The Tolkien times. Well, Buggy, thank you so much for coming on
thanks
my
for
little
having me.
show.
This
It means the
fun.
world to me to have you on. And guys, check him out. Hurry up, I'll wait. Thank you, Buggy.
Thank you.
And everything recorded.